Well, welcome to the Secret Garden of Survival, and we have here a mouse and rat trap that I and my wife created because we've had problems with a rat coming into our barn, and of course rats and mice will chew on wires and will harm our livestock, and we got a bunch of new babies here. Need to make sure that that nobody gets sick, or they carry diseases and that sort of stuff too, and they'll get into your animal food and they will pee and poop on it, and that will create all kinds of problems for you too. But basically this little thing is made out of hardware cloth. It's on a cement board, so it's insulated from the ground. We put a rubber mat underneath it too, just because we didn't want anything to potentially catch fire here in the barn. But what it is a round cover that has a little hole in it right there, and mice, rat, whatever can get in there. And we put some popcorn and some peanut butter and some goat food in there, which I know that they've been coming in for, as well as some sunflower seeds and that kind of stuff. So the outside cage, the ring, has the negative on it. That's the negative wire right there, and that goes underneath and up to this electric fence charger, which we just put here in the barn temporarily and only run it at night. And the positive wire goes down to a little ring that's in the center. The ring does not touch the outside, so the positive and negative do not touch. But when an animal like this mouse right here get in there looking for the food, and they make contact between the positive and negative charged pieces of hardware cloth, they get zapped and die. So I walked in here in the barn this morning and heard the charger snapping like it was shorting out, which they will do if you've got if you're running an electric fence and you got something on it that's like a branch or something like that. Well, this is doing exactly the same thing. So I'll just plug this in for a second, and you can see it's snapping right now, and that's because it's shorting out on that mouse. So that's another reason that we put this non-flammable cement board here and a rubber mat there, because if something is shorting out like that and you've got a dead mouse there, it may smolder and actually catch fire. So we didn't want to have any fires when we're trying to protect our livestock in the first place. So great job my wife did putting this whole thing together, and lo and behold, it does work. It did not catch our big fat rat, which I had seen in our barn, and which keeps making tunnels and holes in here. But it did catch a mouse, which I didn't even know we had in here. So good job on that, and we will see what else we can get tomorrow night.